Okay, this is Manny Pacquiao. You're watching PhilippineNews.com.
My name is Bi Nguyen, aka Killher Bee. I'm originally from East Oakland. I live mostly in Houston, and I am a Muay Thai and MMA fighter. I was a really troubled kid, teenager. I fought a lot, and it's gotten me into a lot of trouble. I've been on my own since I was 14, and so I was in and out of jail. And when I got out the last time, somebody told me that's when UFC started getting big. Somebody told me that people make money off of this, and it's always been a negative thing for me to have so much aggression. So I went into a gym, and I was way too pushy. I was like, hey, I fought all the time. I'm ready to fight. Like one of those like cocky kids, And then I quickly got my ass kicked, quickly got humbled, and fell in love with the art ever since. Fighting made me somebody, I've been alone all my life since I was 13, 14, actually since 12 because I went to juvie and then I left. I've been without family, and it's always been, I always thought, oh man, I'm independent, I don't need anybody. But it's always been a unconscious thing about me to where I always want to fit in, like I want to be a part of something. And being a part of a gym, sweating, toughing things out, bleeding, going through ups and downs together, having your coach like a father figure, it makes me feel a part of something. It makes me feel like I have a family when I don't. So yeah, it makes me somebody, and it makes me somebody to someone. I've evolved over the years. I started out crazy. I started out a brawler, and that's won me a lot of my fights in my early amateur career. But after a while, when you start competing with skill, that doesn't get you far. So I knew that I needed to come here to CSA to train with these women, these remarkable women here, and Coach K. They're putting a method to my madness, keeping my aggression, but seeing clearly, not blindly brawling. So I'm cleaning it up here. So I was raised Vietnamese, full Vietnamese. I'm from Vietnam. I came here when I was 8 years old. I learned English in East Oakland and all that. I'm actually Vietnamese and Filipino by blood. I have Filipino in me, but I don't know much about it. I was raised mostly Vietnamese, but when I came to San Jose, I lived in San Jose. I had so many Filipino friends. I took Tagalog in high school. I mean, I did everything I could to get to know the Filipino culture. I obviously want to see personally for myself. I want to see how great I can be. If I can be a world champion, even if it's not a world champion, how far I can get and how much I can go through, get past. But I ultimately don't care where I end up, UFC, Bellator, anywhere, as long as I have a platform, because I've always had a dream to start my foundation. It's for young adults, because I went through the juvenile system, and they kind of let you out and just drop you. Same with foster care, that I know they drop you when you're 16. And then there's foundations that help you after you've been abused or after you've been an alcoholic. But there's no foundation for the age in between, where it's most critical. When I was 16 to 18, I didn't know where the hell to go. You know what I mean? There's like stripping, there's prostituting, there's jail, there's theft, there's school, and then there's this tiny line where like you get your credit right, you get your driver's license, you get everything right, but if nobody shows you that line, then there's nowhere to find it. I didn't find it. I know most of my people I've met through the system didn't find it. I want to start this foundation. I want houses all over the world, or at least the nation, to help the forgotten youth, the forgotten age, the young adults. I know that in order to do that and to make a change, a real change, you have to have a platform. You have to have to where your voice matters and what you do matters. So I want to start my legacy I want to get to a platform to where my voice is heard, to where my foundation will really, really help people. So yeah, and if I become a champion along the way, if UFC, whatever, that's great. I'll take it with me, but that's my main goal. Okay, I fight Friday, January 29th at the Pachanga Casino and Resort. You can get tickets at the door it's last minute. It's for Lion Fight 27. You could also catch my teammate. I'm not on the televised portion, but my teammate Gaston Bolanos will be. It's on Access TV. Airs at 9 p.m. I want to shout out to my sponsors, Global Motor Cars of Houston, Woo Fighters World, CNQRD. I want to thank Filipino News and all my Filipino family out there. And shout out to Team Killher Bee, man. It's been phenomenal, you guys supporting me. I have so many supporters. As a humble amateur fighter, I'm now stepping into the pro world. And I hope you guys have been there through the humble times, through the amateur career, and I hope to make it all worthwhile, and I hope to make a big splash in my pro career. Thank you. Salamat.